Okay, we are back. Does anybody remember what happened last session?
No. Probably as soon as you start talking, I will.
So,
were we here last one?
huh?
Last week was canceled. Wasn't last week canceled, so it was 2 weeks ago?
Yes. So nobody has missed anything.
Okay.
So the last session, you guys were traipsing about the City of the Dead, the graveyard. You visited one set of sarcophagi and a crypt and found a bunch of creepy fungus stuff that looked like it was doing something to corpses. Burned a few of them. You've also got, I think, Father Inold and Corporal Colon with you. Father Inold volunteering to help you investigate some of the rumors around the area, and Corporal Colon being the obligatory presence of Waterdeep's law enforcement, just studiously writing things down in his notebook and observing. I think we ended up with you guys entering the second of the tombs, crypts, locations. And once we got inside, I think I called it. So I think that's about where we are. Any questions on anything?
Nope.
Cool.
We're shaking our heads.
Very helpful for me in an audio medium. Okay. So it's probably getting close to probably 11:30ish at night, just based on sunset, the time you spent getting to investigating the other site and then getting here. This second crypt that you guys have come to, it was a very ornate crypt. I think Father Inold had commented that this crypt was of a noble family that has long since died out. The crypt is probably at least a couple hundred years old, if not older, and if his memory serves him, it is a rather large underground crypt. And as you enter in, it is relatively clean but dusty, and there is a door in front of you in this kind of austere entry chamber.
Is it just me, or is that door broken?
That broken door is not actually broken.
Okay, so it's a normal door.
Yeah. I will call out features of the room. I did not make this map. I just happened to be close enough. Because, I shamelessly steal maps when they're close enough for my purposes.
Makes sense.
I totally don't have, hundreds of maps and folders on my computer at all. It's not something I have.
Definitely not. Yeah, that would be pointless. Who would have that?
Or hundreds of images of potential character art. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, so the entry door is not busted down. It's just a stairwell leading down, and the door in front of you is just closed. It's I recognize the assets used on this map set. I'm not quite sure why they left everything half ajar.
Okay. And we've just come here from the other area that we destroyed all the fungus, right?
Yeah, so you guys burned everything down up there. Well, you didn't burn everything down. You burned the fungus-infected corpses, and then headed down to this second location. I think this was also the... I can't remember... Liz, you talked to a squirrel, and I think this was the tomb that the squirrel had indicated that there was sounds of scratching or movement from. As much as a squirrel is able to communicate that information. So I think you guys had elected to go to this one. There's also a third tomb that people had reported odd activity around.
Okay. I'll just kind of look around to our companions and say, okay, well, I believe this may be the place that we were searching for. Corporal Colin, would you do the honors and open the first door for us, please?
And he finishes scribbling something on his notepad, puts it away with a grunt, walks forward, and opens the door, revealing the room beyond. He'll walk into it and realizes he needs some light, and he'll light a torch because he's a guard and he would have torches. So as he walks into the room, you can see, for any of you that peek through the door or go in, so this is a hallway that there are alcoves along the side that look like at one point they probably held statues, you would assume, of individuals who were important to this noble family. The statues, the hallway itself is cracked and shifted over time. It doesn't look like anything untoward per se happened, just that this whole thing has shifted and settled. The statues have all fallen and shattered at this point. Again, it doesn't particularly look like any particular action did this, just that whatever was in here has decayed over centuries of nobody maintaining it.
Hey, Grim.
Yeah.
I moved Lolly into the crypt and I saw, and then I moved Liz, and now we only have Liz's character. I have no other vision other than her character.
Try left clicking somewhere that's not on Liz. Does that fix it at all?
Nope.
How about now?
There we go.
Okay. I'm giving you a torch. You are currently carrying a torch, and I think Liz and Teresa both have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lolly has dark vision too.
Does he?
Yeah, he should.
Weird. Let me...
Almost certain.
Oh, I see what happened.
Yeah, dark vision 60 feet.
No, I know what happened. Okay, can you still see with Lolly?
Yes.
Awesome.
I mean, we just have it on one screen today.
Yeah, I just... In theory... Oh, you all have dark vision. Well, yeah, Teresa has dark vision, Liz has dark vision. And Teresa, you're...
60 feet.
Yeah. And Teresa, you have crazy dark vision that lets you...
Yep, 120 feet.
It's not even dark vision, it's just you always see.
Eagle-eyed vision.
Hmm?
Didn't she have true sight?
No.
No.
True sight, I don't have that spell.
Oh, okay.
This is Warlock. It's a feat that I took that allows me to take Warlock stuff. And I chose the one that gives me dark vision.
Cool. My player character is a Twilight Cleric, which means I have 300 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, 300
It's
feet
like,
of
what?
dark vision. Oh my god.
And I can grant it to my party. It's nuts. Twilight Clerics are crazy. Anyway. Yeah, so that, I think I gave the description. Oh, there is a door in the far side of the room of this former statue hallway.
Okay, well, Lolly's going to go inspect all of the little, what are these called? Little alcoves.
Yeah. They're all... Go ahead.
Does it seem like you said it looked like there was statues at some point?
So there's very obviously statues in various states of falling apart, carved stone statues. The two in the middle look like they got toppled from the settling event and just kind of fell over and cracked apart on the floor. We'll say the other statues are just, I guess just, yeah, they're just statues of kind of, they're nice statues of what appear to be nobles. There do not appear to be any names on them anywhere. So as far as looking at them, it's a couple of statues of, you assume, long dead rich people.
Gotcha. But otherwise relatively nondescript.
I mean, this basically looks like a rich person's tomb or a rich family's tomb.
Okay.
That just, as Father Arnold said, this family died out a long time ago, so there's just nobody paying for maintenance anymore.
Gotcha. I think I'll just walk up to the next door and see if I can, like, if I just stop and listen, I want to see if I can hear anything, like any of the scratching we are being told of, any kind of, like, movement other than the people that I hear behind us.
Yeah, so as you get to that door, okay. What are you rolling? Perception. There's definitely a thick, pungent odor coming from the room beyond. There are slight rustling sounds. As you
Is
get
it the same kind of odor as what we experienced with the mold?
Yeah, I think I did describe that last time. Yeah, it definitely has that same kind of just fills your nasal cavity scent. Like, it's not strong, but it just sticks in there. And you're definitely getting some more of that from that door as you get closer to it.
Let this be a familiar smell for me.
Well, you smelled it earlier tonight. But as far as, like, familiar beyond tonight, no. I think we had... just as a reminder, I think you had tried to do a detect magic or some such on the prior one, and there was definitely a combination of druidic and arcane magic that you were unfamiliar with, like hints of necromancy, hints of life magic, but definitely of a esoteric strain of spell casting that you have never encountered before. Whoa. Sorry. I think the low-level air conditioning just hit me. In my ears. It's like, what? Sorry.
Now, I am thinking that if you're hearing shuffling behind the door, there's probably something moving. Something that shouldn't be alive, but it's moving.
I'll just ask, Corporal, would you mind opening this door for us as well?
Again, he grunts, finishes writing something, and puts his notepad away and moves forward. Father Inold at this point says, if it's all right with all of you, I may let you investigate that room before I come in. I'm afraid not much of a fighter, and I'd rather let you all handle that if that's all right. And he sheepishly kind of backs out into the main antechamber. And
I agree.
Kind of sheepishly looks around and takes a step back as well.
I agree. The weak should stay out of the way.
And you just hear this from the father. he's not disagreeing with you. The man is under no false pretenses of what he can and cannot do. Corporal Colon opens the door and gives a more surprised grunt as he sees some interesting stuff in the room beyond, and he slowly passes his torch through the door and takes his truncheon in his other hand and steps in cautiously.
Interesting.
Graham, it looks like Liz doesn't have any vision.
No, she has vision.
She should.
I only see Lolly, though.
Yeah, she literally only sees herself and then Lolly's token, which is grayed out. Like, her vision is only the square she's in.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, she doesn't. Wait, does Liz have dark vision?
Yes. Oh, no, she doesn't.
I thought, yeah.
I thought lizard folk do.
Is it lizard folk 5e? I mean, almost every damn race except human has it.
Lizard folk in 5e do not have dark vision, nor do they have any other such ability enhancing their ability to see.
Okay.
You want to light a torch and
Way
carry
more
it?
I think she does have torches. Yeah, I have 10 torches.
Cool. There you go. You have a torch. Hopefully you can see now.
Yeah, I can see now.
Cool. If you right-click on your token, there's a little fire button.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah, that'll activate a torch. And at this point, I don't really care about your torch inventory. I'm assuming you guys can afford torches at this point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Or somebody could cast a light cantrip or something. So
oh, I know. I have a spell for dark vision, but that's not here nor there. That's a different thing.
So as you all come into this room, you see there's a raised dais in the middle with a very ornate sarcophagus on it. There are doors leading out to the north, east, and south, and obviously the door to the west that you came in through. There's some alcoves with more deteriorating statues. All of the doors are currently closed in this area, except the one you came in through. But there is a figure. The sarcophagus in the center of the room has been knocked open, so it is not closed as it appears. And trailing out of that sarcophagus and kind of covering the dais are kind of aberrantly rampant plant and fungus growths covering the dais, and shuffling around the dais is what looks like once was a corpse and is now half plant, half corpse humanoid creature attached to the ground via many tendrils of vine, and it is slowly kind of shuffling around the dais, and it has not at this point noticed you. And the scent of that fungal growth, once you come into this room, that scent that you smelled before is just overwhelming, not to the point that you're sick, but this whole room is permeated with that kind of sickly, sweet, earthy smell filling your nostrils.
Well, this is interesting. I wanted to do a check to try and identify what that is.
You could try and do whatever you think is most relevant. Like the growths on it definitely look similar to what you saw on the corpses in the previous site, but this is, you would surmise, a much more advanced state of whatever was happening up there.
Okay. Let's do a nature check to see how far along has this corpse been like this.
Sure. So I think you can tell that the corpse underneath the plant and vine growth There's not a lot there. It looks like mostly bones. It looks like most of the creature in front of you is new growth on top of probably the skeleton that was that is acting as kind of the anchor for all of this new growth. As far as like how old it is, I don't really think you're able to tell. I think this is kind of one of those situations where it's it's obviously been long enough for plants to create a human, so probably at least a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, but beyond that you're not sure.
Okay.
Kind of how long this thing might have been alive. The only interesting thing is, as this creature continues moving around the dais, still not really aware of you, tendrils and growths are reaching up from the ground and connecting to it, and then releasing as it paces back and forth on this dais.
So
Interesting.
Kind of just floating around almost.
So it's walking. I don't know. Have any of you seen the new Stranger Things?
No.
No. Okay. Never mind then. So basically,
imagine electricity.
Huh?
I would say to imagine how electricity reacts, like if you're, like arcs of electricity and kind of like that.
In slow motion, right? So the creature itself is walking of its own volition, and as it walks, like a vine in front of it, as it senses it coming forward, will reach up from the ground and kind of wrap around its leg, and the one on its leg that's behind will kind of release and lay back down on the ground. So it's almost as if there's some sort of communication happening with the growths on the ground and this creature, and it is always in contact with the growth beneath it as it walks through one or more of these vine tendrils. As it just it seems to be mindlessly just kind of pacing back and forth.
Interesting. It's wandering around as if it hasn't been given orders in a while.
Yeah, I did an insight roll just to see if I can figure out like what it's thinking, and not even like what it's thinking, but like does it have good or bad intent?
It's a plane.
I mean, right now it's pretty neutral. Like, it has not reacted to you guys at all. I think almost like imagine you came in on somebody deep in thought pacing back and forth in a room, and that's the closest analogy to what this thing is doing. Like the face, you can make out features that are kind of like a mouth and pits that kind of look like eyes, but it's not like it has expressions that are necessarily... The face is a weird plantish echo of the skull underneath. There doesn't really seem to be much intent to what it is doing right now, besides just slowly moving back and forth across this area where it has plant growth to walk on.
Okay.
Could I do a roll to see if it seems like it's sentient or if it's just reactive? Like, could I do like an insight roll or something?
I think you'd probably have to do something towards it to find out if it responds, more than like... Because like at this point, I think basically it is just moving back and forth. You guys have been talking out loud. It has not responded at this point. So if you're trying to figure out what it's going to do, I don't think non-interactive means are going to give you much, at least as far as like just a straight skill check goes.
Okay.
Unless somebody rolls like, I don't know, a 30 on the relevant skill check, but I still don't think there's any way to actually know what this thing is at this point, to be blunt. Like, you can observe it, you can choose to interact with it or not interact with it.
Had to try.
Yep. Yeah, you basically ascertain the exact same thing I just said for Liz.
Yeah.
Wow. The hell of a bonus to your insight roll.
Well, and I don't know if you noticed, I rolled a 3, but I can't roll lower than a 10, so anything under a 10 is treated as a 10.
Jesus.
And
take 10?
Yeah, and then I have plus 12.
So basically you have a insight floor of 22?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm very insightful.
Thank God we don't have Lyokin here with his 23 passive perception.
Yeah, we'd be insightful and perceptive.
Ain't tricking you guys with nothing.
You ain't getting nothing past us. I also have a plus 13 to investigation, so...
Fun.
Oh, yeah, you're still...
So what does that make your passive investigation? 20. You have a passive investigation of 20. Nice.
I think I'm still in my direwolf form too.
Okay. I don't know if that makes any differences. Do direwolves have any specific senses or stuff?
Keen hearing and smell.
Fun fact. Direwolves, for some reason, don't see in the dark either.
Weird. Well, dogs don't have dark vision.
Well, and they don't really see well to begin with either.
Yeah, they have really good sight and or really good smelling and hearing, so that makes sense.
They have normal sight, right? Well, before this becomes dog hour, I think if anything, if I was cruel, I'd say that the scent almost is overwhelming, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, I kind of figured that. I was like, if it smells pretty bad for everybody else, it smells real bad for me.
You pass out.
Oh.
Go get a drink and come back in 30 minutes. No, no, you're fine. No, you're just a good boy.
Well, I'm just. Can I go up and just smell?
So as you pad up onto the dais, do you walk onto the growth covering it to get close enough to smell it?
Yeah, is that all up on is like up the stairs and stuff? That's all covered in the growth stuff.
Yeah, assume.
Can you have Corporal Cologne light a torch so that every time Liz clicks on her token, it doesn't just go dark everywhere?
He has a torch. Let me see. Is that not working?
No.
When I click on Liz, I get vision. So
Yeah,
I'm not.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just thought I'd ask.
You could try reloading. That might fix it. I don't know.
But yeah, I'll walk on to, or I'll try to walk on to the platform.
Yeah, so as you get onto the growth on the dais, the creature stops walking and looks at you and for the first time seems to notice everybody in the room. And it shudders a bit, and in a weird, gurgly, raspy voice, the figure says, "Leave or you will serve." And just stares at you after saying that.
Ah, so it speaks. Interesting. So,
Liz, go ahead.
Well, Liz can't really say anything in direwolf form.
Do you react in any way as it says that?
Yeah, I'll just like, try to be kind of nice and then just kind of like sit down just to show like I'm not trying to attack or do anything.
So, and also, while this thing is speaking, I want to like continuously watch it and see if I can kind of tell if it's trying to be threatening or if it's just giving a warning.
Yeah. I'll resolve that in a sec. Teresa?
Teresa was just going to say, that's interesting. It speaks. Do you mind moving a little bit more on that dice to see if it reacts again?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move just a little bit, but still like kind of like I just scooch with my butt. As opposed to, like,
the little happy dog scooch.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining a giant direwolf doing like the golden retriever butt scooch sideways.
With the tail wagging too.
Yeah, with the tail wagging. Just that little like that. Anyway, this is going to become dog hour every single time. Sorry, my neighbors have a like 1-year-old golden retriever. It's the most.
Oh, an idiot! Nice.
Oh, he's the cutest dog ever. He's the best boy. Anyway, so Liz, as you do that, I'm going to resolve a couple of things all at once. I'm going to start directly with you, Liz, then another thing. So as you scooch over a little bit, you feel the plant growth kind of moving in response, and sort of where your haunches are touching the ground, you feel the plants and the growth there kind of pressing against you ever so slightly. Not in a way that is going to stop you from moving, but definitely the growth on this platform is responding to you. And you can hear and see some of the vine tendrils on the ground slowly starting to move towards you. As you do this...
Okay, go ahead.
As you do this, the creature... a few tendrils are starting to grow up from the ground and wrap around its legs. To your question, Lolly, this seems like a defensive reaction to what's happening. And Teresa, in responding to your comments and to Doggo Liz, the creature kind of seems to it twitches a little bit, Lolly, almost as if it looks like it's fighting to some degree, and the voice again says, "Leave or you will serve."
I want to ask it, who will we serve? Is it someone who hurts you?
Couple things. Liz, you said you wanted to get off the dais?
Yeah, just like scooch off.
So you're able to get off. A few of the plants stick to you, but fall away in a way that was kind of surprising. Usually plants are not moving and grasping. You're able to get free without a problem, but it definitely is a weird occurrence. In response to your comment, Lolly, the creature begins slowly rising up a bit from the ground as more tendrils are grasping around its legs and supporting it and almost lifting it off the ground. And you see it twitch a few more times, and it chokes out what sounds like maybe not a full word, but you hear it say, Xanth. And at this point, I want to know what everybody's going to do immediately.
Well, I'm going to get out of my direwolf form.
Lolly's going to be listening intently, trying to like understand what it's saying, because he's just like unfortunately too curious for his own good sometimes.
Sure. Teresa, seeing all these things happen, Do you do anything in specific?
I'm gonna look around the room. Are there any more skeletons that haven't been touched by this mold?
The main features of this room are the doors that are all closed, the alcoves with statues in them, and the creature in front of you and the dais.
The one thing I would say when it like chokes out those half words, I just like say, how can we help you? What can we do? Like we are your friends. No, I'll actually take a step back too because I'm a coward.
So, Teresa, you've kind of made a circuit of the room.
Yeah, she will be checking around the room.
Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything in particular you notice doing that, walking around, besides the description I've given already. Lolly, you have taken a step back. Liz, you have moved back. At this point, the creature, in response to your question, Lolly, it's rising up further and is kind of now in the middle. It's halfway between the ceiling and the floor. We'll say the ceiling's about 20 feet high, so this thing is suspended a good chunk above the floor by all of these tendrils. It jerks a few times and says, "No help." And at this point, I kind of want to ask again if anybody wants to do anything in specific.
Well, I did want to use my at-will spell. It's been a while since I've used that.
Sure. What do you want to use?
Pulse life.
False life. Bolstering yourself with necromantic facsimile life. You gain 1d4 temporary hit points for the duration. 1d4. Wow, nice. The duration is how long? An hour. So you get 8 temporary hit points. If I'm reading that correctly.
Yep.
Cool. You have 8 temporary hit points. So you do that. Lolly, the creature said no help to you, as best you could make out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just... I want to try and convince it that we aren't a threat. I want to just tell it, we are only here to make sure that that everything in the tomb is safe. If everything here is under control, then we shall leave you in your peace.
I think, sorry, just...
Can I roll persuasion or something for it?
Sure, you can roll persuasion. Teresa, you see Corporal Colon kind of writing things. Well, Corporal Colon's just holding his truncheon and his torch right now. As Lolly says this, you see his bushy eyebrows just kind of shoot up, kind of like, we're negotiating right now. You try to persuade it. I don't think persuasion is a thing that... Back to your earlier insight rolls, it looks like most of these sounds coming out of it have been fighting its nature. And I don't think your persuasion roll is going to have any noticeable... your words seem to fall on vine-filled ears, if that makes sense.
Okay, well,
Are you gonna go over and guidance him?
Oh, well, I was going to do it on Teresa.
Oh, okay. So
Sure.
her next ability check or any... Wait, guidance is the next... How long? Oh, this is the better one.
Once before the spell ends, you roll a d4 on the
Yep.
next ability check. Okay, I think I will use this.
And you can
then,
use it before or after the ability check.
Right. So I think I will actually use this because this lasts like a minute. I did want to do an Arcana check on the roots, the root thingies. and see if this is some sort of magically living root or some sort of alchemical creation or which have you.
We're just trying to ascertain if there's anything in your knowledge of the arcane that would explain these things.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and give me your arcane roll and decide if you want to use guidance or not.
I'll use guided.
Okay. So you've definitely, although not necessarily something that you took a bunch of interest in, you do recall there being, so like your focus has always been in necromancy, and similar schools of the arcane, more like power for the sake of accomplishing things. You do recall some texts that you read and discarded rather quickly, just based on your hunger for certain types of knowledge. There have been various... sorry, my brain just utterly crashed for a second there. There have definitely been uses of necromancy magic to try and animate plants. You're not familiar with it, but this definitely has all of the hallmarks of that sort of approach to magic. Although at this point, you're pretty sure that the creature in front of you is no longer sustained by magic. It may have been primed by some sort of magic, but at this point, the plants and the creature before you are operating on their own. There is not any longer a arcane source of motivation in this creature. So basically, rephrase that. There's probably magic that could do this, and it wouldn't surprise you to learn more. But it's not something you've studied deeply enough to really know the specifics of.
It's that damn druid shit.
For what it's worth, there is an explanation for it all, but it is very esoteric. So I am being cryptic on purpose. But yeah, I don't think Teresa would... You'd recognize this as possible, but not something that you really know much about yourself. And I think at this point, so Liz, you'd have to be in touch range, so I'm going to put you there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna move it when I had.
Cool. At this point, the creature twitches a few times, and a couple of tendrils are going to shoot out very rapidly, and those tendrils are going to shoot out towards the doors of this room, and they are going to shatter them. And I'm going to destroy some doors because we don't need those anymore. And a couple, as those doors splinter and shatter, a few creatures begin shambling in. These look like lesser versions of the creature in front of you. And they all look like they have ill intent, and the creature in the middle of the dais turns back to look at all of you. And at this point, I am going to have folks roll initiative, because these creatures are coming for you. Ooh. Oh my. Am I gonna get to go first? Oh, Corporal Colon. Hey, what's up, dude? Nice.
Yeah, low rolls.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. So the Vine Lord. It's not. It's just the stat block I'm using. Interesting. Okay.
This turn order here on the screen is big.
Yeah.
Is there a way to shrink it?
Um,
I'll take a screenshot.
I can try and change it real quick. Maybe. It's turn carousel? Combat carousel. Carousel size. I can make it extra small. I don't know if that changed for anybody else.
This is what it looks like to me.
Ooh. Well, I know you can move it. I just changed the settings on my end, but I don't know if you get them. If you go to the settings tab under configure settings, do you get module settings?
No. Configure settings, configure controls, view active modules.
Oh, man. You can move it. I know that. There's a little hamburger icon on the left side of it. And if you grab that, you can drag it out of the way. And I can see if I can change the size of it. Because I think you could probably drag it like most of the way off the canvas if you wanted to.
Oh, there it is. I can move it, yeah.
So if it's too big, sorry, you can just drag it off canvas. It does not look anywhere near that big on either of my monitors.
And I was looking at the other one, the combat screeny.
Oh, do you have the Argon thing?
Yeah, the Argon combat. That's huge.
Oh, man. Let me see. I just changed the size on that as well, but it might need a reload. I'm not sure.
All right.
I think this looks pretty cool.
I mean, I tried to set it up for everybody. I think it's pretty nifty. It just gives you really quick visual access. But yeah. Sorry, everything is so huge. Different monitor sizes. Shush. This creature is going to kind of move via the vines back to here. And it is not currently going to do much of anything. Which is going to take us to... Oh my god, I get all of the things? I get a whole turn before anybody else? This is crazy. Okay. So the first one is going to come up to you, Teresa, and hit you with a spear. Oof. And do not much damage, so that's 7 damage, Teresa, as it kind of reaches out with its, it says spear, but it's more just its claws and body parts and just kind of stabs at you. Then I will move the next one, which is going to come at Lolly. And it will also attack you. And so the one by you, Lolly, will roll an 11. Does that hit? Assuming it does.
I have an AC.
Oh, wait, no. No, sorry, I mean, I'm assuming it doesn't. So it strikes at you, but you kind of dodge out of the way. And that'll take us to the final thing that will hop up onto the dais. And it kind of hunches over. And I think we'll go for Liz because she's the closest one. It releases a barrage of thorns at you out of its body. It kind of like hunches in and quivers, and then a bunch of thorns fly at you. Does a 21 hit?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, 21 hits.
So it'll do 11 damage to you directly. And then, god damn it, didn't save any of the crap on this character. That's fine, Foundry. Let's see. Is anybody within 10 feet of her? I think Colon and Teresa are probably within 10 feet, as is the other little puppet down there. So as the thorns kind of hit and stick into your scales, after a moment they explode, kind of throwing out little shards, and those shards will do 6 damage to, I think, Colon, Teresa, and oddly enough, the other little puppet down there.
Oh, it's a good thing I
That was rude.
cast my temp HP spell.
And that will take us to Liz.
How does Liz reduce her HP?
You still have to go to the character sheet, right?
You can click on your token, and in the text box there, you can just hit like minus whatever. You can also, if you really want to, if you click on your token and then hover over the damage numbers, there are little boxes, like, or at least I see them, I don't know if you do, where it can say apply full damage, apply quarter damage, apply half damage, etc. And it should just automatically like take that damage number and apply it to you.
So which one's the one that attacked me?
The one that shot you
Yeah.
is right here. It's up on the dais.
Yep, I just wanted to know. Cool. I think what I'm gonna do right now is don't do that.
Underclap.
Oh, yeah, over here. So they have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Why don't I get the Argon thing? Makes me sad. Sorry, that mod is called Argon. Okay, so to this guy, save Constitution. It fails, so that's the thunder damage to it.
Yeah.
And then this creature will make it save.
Huh.
Ooh.
Critical fail. By the way, the toolbar at the bottom for Liz, like,
Yeah.
we can't see the last roll.
How do I get out of the toolbar?
Which toolbar?
Oh, there we go. I figured it out. The toolbar
The
with
combat toolbar.
Yeah. I figured it out. I just took a minute to figure out how to get it, like, so that way it's not constantly up, so you can see the rolls.
Mm. Oh, is that display actually covering the chat window?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'll play with sizing with all of these things on my other monitor to see if a reload will fix them all. Sorry, I added lots of fun stuff, but I realize now I tested it on my monitor, which is freaking massive. Yeah.
And that's a bonus action. I'm not doing the attack, that's just what it did, but I was just as a bonus action. Well, I guess I could do all
You
of that.
can't do 2 cantrips in a turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, one's a oh yeah, we've had this discussion before, I know. Okay,
Yeah,
never
it's-
mind. Because I was just doing it because it was a bonus action one, but never mind.
Yeah, you can use a cantrip and like a weapon attack, but you can't cast a leveled spell and a cantrip at in the same turn.
Okay, sounds good.
Why? Because that's how Dungeons and Dragons works. Okay. So do you want to move or anything else, Liz?
Yeah, I'll go over here.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Lolly.
Alright. As this thing came up and hit Lolly would have just been like, "Oh, you ruffian." Which, by the way, how much damage? Oh, it didn't hit me. It missed. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack it. Hell yeah, nat 20 first attack. Let's go, Lolly.
Okay. I have no idea what your character does, so...
My character doesn't do combat, basically.
Oh, are you a mastermind rogue?
No.
You're a rogue, right? Or no, am I crazy? Yeah, you're a rogue.
I am a rogue. I am not a mastermind.
Okay. So there's an action, your attack, and so you slash it with your rapier and cut some nice chunks of plant off it. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope.
Oh. You have insightful fighting. You should probably
Yes.
Go ahead.
I said yes, I do.
Okay. So you just want to slash it and stand there?
Oh, I forgot that's what that did. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Oh, I can't.
I think the way that's supposed to work is you make the insight check before the attack, usually, right?
Yeah. So I'll use it next time.
You can make an insight check against the creature. Oh, a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, tested by its deception check. Okay. Okay. If you succeed, you can use sneak attack against that target, even if you don't have advantage on the attack roll. Okay, cool. Do you want to use that this turn or no? Just because.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll a deception check. To contest that. That's weird. It's a contested roll. It fails, so you can add sneak attack damage to your attack.
I need to add that to my shortcuts. Feature. I don't even see where that is.
It's under your weapons.
Oh, yeah, okay, there it is.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can do damage with, so...
Yeah. There you go. So your rapier hit was actually way better. And kind of slashed its arm off. Doing quite a bit of damage. I think if you hover over them, you can see a relative description of how injured they are.
Near death.
Yeah. That way, if you're ever wondering how injured they are, there's a bunch of categories where it'll tell you roughly how injured they are. Just to give you guys a little more information quickly. I added a bunch of mods that try to give more information and make things easier to access. This is just the first time we've ever had combat in this game. So, there you go. Anything else, Lolly?
Nope, that'll do it.
Cool. Then that takes us to Corporal Colon. I'm sad. The whole cool interface doesn't even show up for me. He's going to step up, and he is going to... well, I guess I'm going to use a longsword, because I thought his picture has a truncheon, but let's just pretend this is actually a truncheon. A 17 will hit, and he will bludgeon that thing down into the ground where it twitches and stops moving. And it is done. He has just kind of walloped it down into the ground. And that is all he can do right now. He is going to sheathe his longsword and draw his short sword. He has both of those. He has that and a crossbow. Just so you guys are aware of all of the gear on this rotund individual. Teresa, it is your turn.
Okay, I get this thing out of my face, but check my spell slots here. Okay, so I'm gonna do some good old fireball. Unfortunately, can't hit the guy in front of me without hitting Liz, so.
Let's strike.
Right here.
Oh, you're doing fireball. Okay.
Yeah, fireball.
Sorry. I heard firebolt for some reason. Okay, let me roll a save for the top guy. It's a dex save. 14 is not going to save. It has 23. Nope. So you burn that one to nothingness. And the big guy, who is kind of floating in the air, will get a 16. So it will take 29. It will take... Does it have the... There we go. You burn a bunch of the vines off it. It looks like that attack was considerably effective, and you also burn a good chunk of the plant life on the dais as well into
Yep, and it's now
cinders.
brightly lit, I believe.
Yeah, there's smoldering
Things are on
stuff.
fire right now.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's add a light source. I'll add a light source on the dais, just in case it matters. So there is a light source on the dais from the smoldering chunks of plant life up there. Would you like to do anything else?
Shit. Well. That thing got a crit on me before, but it rolled really low. I think I'll have to stay here. I don't want an opportunity of attack.
Okay. Then we will go to the beginning of the next round, and I will do this. Yay. Cool. So the creature on the dais that you just hit with the fireball, you notice some of the singed parts of it look like they are grown over by new plant growth, and it seems to be recovering a little bit. It is going to... What is the range on this? Yeah. It is going to move itself over here and shoot one of its vines. Liz is going to shoot out. Oh, wow. Okay. It gets a bunch of those. It's going to hit you with a bunch of tendrils that come out at you from its body. So going in order, I have an 18. No, 15. No. God damn it. Let me go backwards. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, do you have resistance to poison or necrotic damage?
Yes, in fact, I have immunity to poison.
Okay, so the poison damage won't hit. But the...
And I'm immune to a disease.
There's no disease here. It's just a combination of slashing, poisoning, and necrotic damage as it whips out it. So the poison damage won't hit. You are immune! Wow, you have so many weapon proficiencies. So let's see, I can just apply all this. Oh, did you apply that damage?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll just go through and apply them. Okay. So I'll do the first one. Ooh. Oh, whoa. That was weird. It moved my screen on me. The second attack was a 15. Does that hit you?
I think it does. Yeah, 14. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the slashing and the necrotic. So an 18 would hit you as well.
Yep.
So I'll apply that. So it's basically just whipping 4 different tendrils right at you. I'm assuming the 11 misses.
Yeah, the 11 misses.
Okay. So 3 of those vines whip out and slash at you, doing a combination of damages. But luckily the poison it tries to hit you with does not do anything. That is the end of its turn. This puppet down here is going to step forward, and Teresa, it is going to try and hit you with its claws, even though it says spear. Oof. I'm assuming a 19 will hit, or a 24.
Yep.
So I'll hit that. And then the next puppet, where are you? Movement 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It shambles forward and will try to hit Corporal Colon with its claws, which does not hit at all. It just kind of bounces off of either his armor or his paunch. It's hard to tell which, but it doesn't seem to do anything to him. Liz, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Well, now I can... The one that just hit me is the one that's over here.
Yeah, the big guy. The big guy is suspended by vines.
Okay.
He's about 10 feet off the ground. If you go onto the dais, you can hit him. But if you try to hit him from the ground level, you'd need some sort of reach to hit him.
Okay. I was just deciding if that was what I wanted to do was a good thing, or if it's kind of risky, but it would be awesome if it would work. Let me see. So is this guy kind of like the leader guy?
It definitely seems like the smaller creatures, Lolly and Corporal Colon, were able to dispatch with a pair of hits. The big guy just took a fireball to the face and is still trucking.
Okay. Okay then.
Moonbeam. Oh,
yeah,
I use this.
A Constitution saving throw.
So the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, so it'll make a con saving throw now. So saving throw, Constitution. Ooh.
Oh, that's
that half damage. So it will take 5 radiant damage. Double check. Yeah, 5 radiant damage. So the moonbeam hits it.
Is it a shapeshifter?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Or it doesn't do extra damage as it would to a shapeshifter.
Okay, then I think that's it. Well, yeah, because I cast a spell, so I can't do the bonus action now, right? Like bonus action cantrip I have because I cast a spell.
Yeah, I think it's what you have to do. Basically, a bonus action spell, and then you could do a cantrip, but you can't. The rules are weird. Yeah, I don't know. I might change that in the future because I don't particularly.
Well, I've never known that to be the rules. I thought the rules were if you could do a bonus, as long as it's a bonus action, but you can't do the cantrips. You can't. I thought it was you couldn't do a cantrip like a bonus spell or whatever, because a lot of people will do that. Like it's an actual spell and you can't do it two of them. Only if it says it's a bonus action, which there's very few spells that actually are a bonus action.
Right. So according to what's his face?
Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford. So you can't cast 2 level spells in a turn. You can use a bonus action spell with like an attack or something like that. You can do a cantrip and a bonus action spell. But it's like really limited.
Unless it's a bonus action cantrip, then you can't do it.
Like if you were doing Shillelagh and then you're going to attack, you can do that.
Because I already cast Moonbeam, which is an actual cast.
Yeah, that's a leveled spell, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to do a bonus action spell.
So you can do one spell that has a casting time of 1 bonus action. You've not used your bonus action for anything else per turn, and the other spell. So you can do. God damn it! It's so fucking convoluted. 1 spell with a casting time of 1 bonus action. You've not used bonus action for anything else. So you can cast a bonus action spell and a cantrip that is 1 action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
Like if you're gonna cast like Firebolt and then Healing Word or something like that, you can do that because Healing Word, even though it's a leveled spell, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, it's.
So if you do a casted, and then if you do a leveled spell, you can't use a bonus action spell.
You could use a bonus action cantrip, but I think Shillelagh is an action to cast, and the bonus action is the hit, right?
Well, let's see.
I believe so. Yeah, because it's an attack when you use it.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't really care so much. It's a bonus action to cast.
Confusing sometimes.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna make a rule right now that I may change in the future if it ends up breaking the entire game. But and I guess Teresa, this probably goes for you too. You can do a bonus action as long as the combination is a leveled spell and a cantrip. One of them can be a bonus action, and one of them can be a spell that's leveled. Because I don't care enough to litigate this every time.
I didn't think you actually attacked. This is just imbuing your quarterstaff. That's all it's doing. And then you can attack, but like I already used my action.
Yeah.
What's the duration on that? So I thought the duration was only...
Shillelagh's like 10 minutes, right? Or a minute?
Right.
Yeah, so it's a minute. So it's 6 rounds, right? So it's just imbuing it. Instead of using strength, you're using nature, but it's not actually attacking. That's if you're going to use your quarterstaff for your attack.
The next turn or the same turn if that's your action. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, if you want to cast Shillelagh and then attack with the quarterstaff. You can do that in 1 turn.
I mean, Teresa, do you care if we just do an action spell and a bonus action spell, and one of them has to be a cantrip going forward?
Yeah, I don't care, because
it's
always been confusing for me, too.
I'm going to rule it that way.
I've been playing casters forever.
Yeah, I'm going to rule it so that...
Next time, anyways, it's better if I do it, like, all in 1 turn, but I was just thinking to have it prepared, but that's okay. It's not like I have another bonus action spell or anything.
So if you want to cast Shillelagh now, go for it.
It's okay. It's probably better to cast it when I actually want to use it, so then I don't waste a round of it.
Well, Shillelagh lasts for a minute.
Yeah. That's why I was.
So if you were to cast it now, your staff would become Shillelagh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that if you want, because I think these rules are ridiculous.
Yeah, like I'm not going to attack. I just want to have it. Yeah.
Okay, so you're Shillelagh, so just roll Shillelagh for your future attacks on another turn. Okay, cool. Lolly, I'm assuming it is. Oh, do you want to move at all, Liz?
No, I'm good there.
Okay. It is your turn, Lolly.
15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm going to go to here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Insightful, or the...
Yep.
Insight versus Perception.
Yep. As soon as I can get my skill... Oh my god, the dice is in my way. I think you passed against the 7. So you get your attack plus plus sneak attack. So does a 5, does a 9 hit? A 9 does not hit.
So then I can't sneak attack anyway because I don't hit him.
No. Sorry.
Okay, well, that's my turn. Ta-da!
Da-da-da-da. Okay, so who is this? This guy. 10.
Slap the shit out of me.
20. 30. Nah, 30's fine. It is Corporal Colon's turn. So he is going to... What does he get to do? Oh, okay. So he's gonna whack twice with his short sword at this creature in front of him. A 14 and 20. Those will both hit. So he hacks twice at this guy. Just kind of grunting as he does so. He is going to move over here to kind of close up with the group. Teresa, it is your turn.
Okay, these things are getting on my nerves, so... Oof, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Because I don't want to get meleeed down to death. So... You know what? Let me do this. This is more fun. I'm going to cast Conjure Minor Elementals.
Oh god, gonna make me go look up monsters. Okay.
And I'm gonna summon 4 half-rating magma mephits.
Okay. Can you link summon elementals for me real quick? You summon elementals that appear on a guy's face. 1 elemental, 2 elementals. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Magma Mephit. Oh, there's no tokens for it. Okay, where do you want them?
Okay, so they're gonna be. Let's see. Yeah,
I'm
one
just
can put
dragging
there.
some tokens out real quick.
That's fine. You can put them right there. They're fine where they are.
Okay. And I'm going to just have them act on your turn, because I don't want to add more stuff to initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they can just go this turn. I don't care.
Okay, so 2 of the magma mephits are going to attack the one that's in front of me, and the other 2 are going to attack this one down below.
Okay. So I'm going to roll for the first 2 next to you. 1, 2. Oh, interesting. Okay. Where are my attack rolls? 11 and 12. Come here. Oh, those miss. The other 2 will attack and get an 18 and a 15, both of which hit. So this guy is going to take 3, and then 4, and then 2, and then 4. Their fire damage from the claws doing more damage. And I think that is the 4 methods for now. Anything else, Teresa?
Well, I guess I will. I need to get out of range of this thing here, so I will. Actually, no, I'll stay here because I remember I have fucking shield looking at my spells.
Okay. So you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then our last best boy. 10, 20, 30. And that is its turn as it shambles forward, and we go back to the top of the order. We'll do that as it heals a bit of damage. Let's see here. The creature on the dais is going to... Oh, it has to make a Constitution saving throw. Does an 18 pass the Moonbeam con saving throw?
Yep.
Okay, so it takes...
It's 17, yeah.
So it takes 5 damage again from the Moonbeam. And it is going to move itself over here to get out of that Moonbeam. And then it is going to attack Lolly with its...
Is that thing still in the air, or?
It's kind of suspended, really. Like it's risen up from the ground on all the vine tendrils connecting it to the floor.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering if my method would get an opportunity of attack.
I'll say no right now because you can hit it easily from being on the dais, but from below the dais, it's more than 5 feet from you.
Okay.
It's kind of like at a 10-foot height. So on the dais, you're close enough that you can reach up and swing at it, but on the floor, you are not. Let's see. It makes up to 2, 4. Wow. Jesus. Okay, it is going to claw you twice, Lolly. So it's got a 24 and a 10. I'm assuming the 24 hits?
Yeah, and the 10 does not.
Yeah. So there's the slashing damage. And then it's going to shoot 2 tendrils at you and 2 at Corporal Colon. So the first 2 at you, I will roll.
Oh.
28 and a 20.
Yeah, those both hit.
You have fire resistance, but nothing else. Okay, so then I'll apply damage. So it does slashing, poison. Would you just, yes, use the... There's a confirmation dialogue in that. Can I... Yeah, that's not a crit. Okay, and then it will do 2 at colon. That's the wrong thing. So let's delete that. 1, 2. What is his? Wow. Colon's Paunch defends yet again against attacks. He's a big boy, but he's apparently hard to hurt. And then we'll go to this guy. It is going to attack one of these methods. I'm assuming that does not hit. This one is going to attack colon. Which, Jesus, colon's invincible. Okay. Liz, it is your turn. Do you want to maintain your moonbeam and move it with a bonus action?
Yeah, that's what I was looking to make sure it was a bonus action.
Pretty sure it's a bonus action to move.
No, it's an action.
Oh, okay. I should know this because I use that on my other character, but what do I know?
No, but I am going to use my action to move it.
Okay.
I want to move it over all of these things that are in front of me.
Hers.
Hers? Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, those are Teresa's.
Well, I can't move it next to without hitting Lolly.
It's only a 5 foot.
I thought it was... Moonbeam is bigger than that.
5 foot radius.
A 5 foot radius, which means it hits the square. Can you see the symbol?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Moonbeam is awesome when you can actually get it to work right.
How can I move this, though?
So there's a little ruler icon, and if you do that, you'll see a burst. And if you move that burst, it'll move the moonbeam.
Oh, I don't get the burst. Wait, hold on. There we go, I got it.
Yeah.
Wrong ruler.
Yeah, wrong ruler. I think that'll work and it doesn't hit Lolly.
I mean, you can just put it here, and that'll be in a hex, or in a square, and then it would hit him. How far can you move it? Is it like 60 feet?
Yeah, 60 feet.
So you can move it around people to get it there. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go around, and I just have to move it over one and then up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay. Oof. This guy just con saves everything. But he took some damage as it whomps back on him. So that's your action. Do you want a bonus act or move?
I don't think I have any actual, like, bonus action. Yeah. Nope, so that's good. It was, I thought maybe this time, maybe.
Okay. Is Shillelagh's not concentration, is it? No.
No, I think Moonbeam is.
Yeah, Moonbeam is. Okay. Lolly, we go to your turn.
I was just double checking that it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is concentration. There you go.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I still have insightful fighting because it's a minute for each thing that I use it on. So
you have to roll that every time?
No. I have to roll the sneak attack damage every time, but
Yeah.
no, that's what I was checking, is if I had to roll insightful fighting every time, but I don't.
Yeah, okay, so you definitely hit him. So that's 6 piercing and 19 sneak attack damage. So he's looking injured at this point. Anything else on your end, Lolly?
Out of curiosity, how do you use reactions? I've never used one.
So reactions happen with whatever the trigger of the reaction is. So which ability are you looking at? Uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
So yeah, if somebody hits you, you get one reaction a turn, or one reaction a round, I should say. So like if someone hits you, you can have the attack damage when it hits you.
Okay, well, I'll remember that next time.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
This guy gets to go. He is going to attack a mephit. A 14, does that hit? No, it's more than 14, it's a 19. 19 will hit the mephit. So that will do 5 damage. Boop. The mephit gets hit, and that is its turn. Has he done anything? Yeah, he gets that. And then it is Colon's turn. Dang, Colon. Okay, what are you gonna do? He's gonna hack away. What did he get? 21 and a 6. The 21 will hit. So Colon is just grunting away and wailing on that guy above him. It is Teresa's turn. And all of your mephits. So however you want to do this.
Okay, so... Alright then, let's do this. So... I really wanted to study the big guy, but this is going on too long, so I'm going to target him with Blight.
Okay.
That looks strong.
It is,
Oh, max damage plant? But no effect
just
on dead or conscious.
depends. I don't know if this is, like, considered a plant creature or still an undead creature. That's the thing.
It's both. I'm just gonna say it all. I'm gonna say the plant and the undead thing cancel out. Yeah, I'm just gonna say they cancel out.
So it'd just be normal damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it as neutral, because if it was undead, it would do nothing. If it was, yeah, because it's both. I have it on the thing here. It is undead plant. Oh, look at me.
She'd be like,
again.
what the fuck?
Yeah, what the shit? So, okay, con saving throw. It fails. So I'm going to go with the full damage. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We're just going to go with full damage. Good note to self. So it takes 33 damage. It almost looks like the blight is like short-circuiting it a little bit. Just because this is a weird combination of magics, but it does yeah. Yep. It does the 33 damage. So that's what we'll go with there. And it's starting to look pretty injured at this point. Chunks of its vines are falling off. It is not looking quite as good. So that's your action. You've got all the mephits. So I guess, do you have a bonus action?
No. But my methods, they're going to fly up. Let's see.
Oh shit, they
They
fly
will.
too. Jeez.
Yeah, they can. They will fly up 10 feet. Yeah, let's try 10 feet. They'll eat the attack of opportunity from both those things. Because what I want to do is their fire breath.
So what are they attacking? Are they attacking the big guy or the little guys?
Oh, these two over here are attacking this one with fire breath.
Okay.
And these two over here are attacking it, and one of them is just angling so it doesn't hit me.
Yep, gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to do the two next to you. Whoa. Yeah, I don't care about the token. Oh, fine. It has a recharge effect. That's annoying. I have to go through each of them individually. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so Fire Breath 1, Fire Breath 2. Wait. I don't know.
14 damage.
Sorry, I only see one actually rolling, so we'll do the 14 damage. Oh, it's there's a dex saving throw. Okay. Saves. Dex.
Ooh.
Okay, so that one takes 8 damage.
Yeah.
So it'll take 8 total. We'll do this guy. Features Fire Breath. Thank you.
A recharge failed.
What? No. Was I on the wrong one?
No, it just failed the recharge.
There we go. Okay, there we go. No, it's because it's yelling at me for the... Sorry, I'm having to like jump through all sorts of virtual tabletop problems. Okay, so that one will take 4. Dang. Okay, let's do the other ones. Okay, you do Fire Breath. You do Fire Breath. No! God damn it. No! No, stop it. There we go. Okay. So we've got 2 more. Let me roll 2 dex saves. Dex. Dex. Okay, a failure. A failure, so this one is going to take 24 plus 10, which is 34. That one's gone. Okay. The methods burn the bottom one down to nothing. The top one somehow managed to resist most of that somehow. I don't know where it dodged to, but it did. Yes, we have 2 attacks of opportunity, so I will roll those. 1, 2. So the methods have an AC of 11, so this guy will take 9. And this guy will take 5. And I think we have resolved all of that. And they are now flying 10 feet up. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. Cool. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay, this guy. 10, 20, 30. He's under the method. They're 10 feet in the air. He's going to try and hit the method. And do 5 damage to that method. He's under it. Multi-level tokens, yay! Okay, back to the top of the order. We've got our boy, Blind Lord. Well, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw against the Moonbeam. And he's going to fail.
Finally.
Oh my god.
How much damage was that? 9?
9, yeah.
Oh. Escape button. So 9 damage. And then he is going to... Where is he going to go? He's going to get over here. I guess, Lolly, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Do I get to do a sneak attack for that?
It's a different turn, so yes. If it hits. One second. That's not helpful. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, that does hit. So that is 7 plus 11, so 18 damage. So you put 18 damage on him. He is badly injured. And then he is going to use his vines. Let's see here. He's going to do his first vine attack against Lolly. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Oof. Okay. Uncanny dodge, so let's see here. Half damage for all of these. Is that half damage? Quarter damage. Half damage. Half damage. Half damage. And he is going to tendril again. That misses.
It actually doesn't hit. Wow.
Third tendril.
Well, I'm dead.
You're down. I'm just going to put you at 0. And then he will tendril Colon. And the paunch remains. God damn, Colon. Dude is unhittable. The puppet. It is going to 10 feet in the air. Can it hit the mephit? It's going to hit... Oh. It's going to shoot... yeah, it's in the air. It's going to shoot its thorns at the mephit. So this is going to be fun. And it's gonna miss. So that's sad for me. So that is its turn. This guy who is in an endless battle with Colon. It is Liz's. Oh, he's gonna attack. And apparently I can't hit Corporal Colon ever. Liz, it is your turn. Colon is basically out-fatting everything against him right now, just so you guys have some context.
I know, I'm pretty glad I recruited him.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I feel like at this point I need to go heal Lolly. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
That's 8 hit points. You are up, Lolly.
Well, I'm not unconscious.
Well, you're prone, I guess. You're prone, but you're, you know...
I'm not up, but I'm not dying.
Yeah. You're no longer going to have to make a death saving throw. So that's a move and an action. Do you have any bonus actions, Liz?
No, I wanted to actually do a real action, but I decided we should let Lolly live.
Ah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. This is so unusual for me. I've never healed anybody else ever.
Is this the first time you've ever healed anybody?
Yeah, ever played
anyone other than herself, yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll heal myself.
So, Lolly, you're prone.
Well, I'm going to stand up, use my half my movement.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to try and stab this motherfucker again.
Okay.
So...
That will hit. For 21 damage.
3.
No, 21.
Oh, IR math good.
See? Sometimes it happens to you. Anything else?
Yeah, and then now I'm going to use my other thing that I, forgot that I had. And
Yeah.
I'm going to use my cunning action to
Yep.
disengage.
Hey.
So I used 15, 20, go to here. That's the last 10 feet of my movement.
Cool. Okay.
Now I'm done.
Corporal Colon. Guess what he's gonna do?
Gonna smash.
He's just gonna keep hitting this guy.
Well, he's gonna try.
Well, he hits once for 8 damage. This is like a battle of attrition up top. He whacks it, it heals a little bit. He whacks it, it heals a little bit. He's slowly wearing it down. Yeah, I think that's Colon's turn. He's just continuing to grunt and hack at this thing. Teresa, it is your turn. I guess I can...
He's doing good city guard things, alright?
He's actually making a difference. The Mephits are just gonna... They're just gonna converge on that thing below the Mephits with claw attacks.
That one that's... Okay, yeah, gotcha. I'm just gonna roll 4 claw attacks in a row then to make my life easy. What is Death Burst?
If it dies, then you have to make a dex save, or you take 2d6 fire damage.
The only spell
if you're
it
within
has.
5 feet of it.
So if it dies, it explodes?
Yep.
They're like little flying grenades that happen to stab you with fire. I love these things.
Yeah.
They also have heat metal, but that's useless right now. Okay, let's see here. A 20. So the 21 will hit. The rest of those were all tremendously low. Am I covering? Yeah, I'm. Okay, so that'll do 3 plus 4 is 7 damage. God, they're just like little flying meat shield grenades. You're right. What they lack in numbers, they make up for in... or, no, never mind. I can't talk anymore. Yeah, so 21 hits, the 10, the 8, and the 9 don't. So then you, Teresa.
Oh, right. So for me...
Let me just see if I roll. Can I recharge? How do I roll the recharge? Oh... I'm gonna roll their recharges just because I can. Well, you decide what to do. I'm just rolling recharges on the fire breath.
What do you have to get for a success? You have to get a 6?
Yeah, they get it. They need a 6.
Huh.
They're pretty low CR. They're like CR 1/2. So, anyway, carry on.
So for my action, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
I was saying thank you for saving me.
I'm just giving you a hard time. 10. I don't think that's going to hit anything on the field. Ugh.
Oh, these are bad. Wow.
Jesus. So the 12, nope. They have an AC. The puppets have an AC of 13.
Rip.
But hey, it's free, so there's that. Do you want to move? Or bonus act?
Let me see. Do I have a bonus action spell? Let me see.
You have Misty Step.
Yeah, I do have Misty Step. And
it's even prepared.
Yeah, I think I will.
That's what the little star icon is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I will Misty Step out of there, because... Let me come over here.
Okay. So that's bonus act and act. Do you want to move after Misty Stepping?
I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay. So this guy gets his plant regen. What is he? Okay, I guess he's going to try and shoot that mephit with thorns. We'll see what happens. Nope. Gotta love dice. Okay, big boy. What is he going to do? Do you have a red circle around you, Teresa? That's weird. I don't know why that's there. Anyway. Okay, what is he gonna do? He is gonna stay where he is, and I think he's gonna shoot some tendrils at people. God, I wish I could use that ability. I think he's gonna hit Liz first. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Let's see. Immunity to poison. Okay, cool. So we'll do pow, pow. Second tendril. 17.
Also hits.
Pow, pow. Third tendril. Yep.
Also hits.
And fourth tendril. All the tendrils. 17. Oof. And that is his turn. This guy is going to try and thorns those things. Do I hit anything? I hit one. He's going to hit this guy. How much damage does he do? 13. This will be fun. Yeah. Oh, no, he does 10. Never mind. He does 10 to that one. 3 to that one. 3 to himself, because he's so smart. This is the one that was by you, Teresa. 3 to that guy. 3 to that guy. And 3 to that guy.
Are any of the grenade meat shields exploding yet?
Not quite. I'm kind of trying to get one to explode just for the sheer fun of it. Next puppet is going to wail on Colon.
The paunch?
The paunch remains. Jesus Christ. I just love this fat guard just continually getting hit and not noticing a damn thing. Liz, it is your turn. Ooh. You have 4 hit points. That was a brutal round of tendrils last round.
Yeah, I told her it's a good thing that she's immune to poison.
Oh yeah, she'd be down.
She's coming back. She was getting a drink.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess I don't really have a whole lot of choices. How is that guy looking though? Did he heal?
Pretty bad. He's healing every turn, but he's definitely badly injured at this point.
Yeah, but I feel like if I don't heal myself, there's really no chance. I don't know. Maybe there is.
I mean, I think you're the only one with heals.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. We don't have Lyokin to come save us.
Yeah, Lyokin and Teddy got in a deep philosophical discussion in the antechamber.
cast it way high.
Wait, they got in a deep philosophical conversation where?
Well, their tokens are back in the antechamber, but they're not here right now. 5th level, 26. Boom.
Yeah, at least have something substantial. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I don't die.
Do you want to move or do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move down.
Healed you, Lolly. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Lolly, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go try and stab him again. Oh, for a second I thought it was gonna be that 4. It was gonna be just fucking...
That'll hit.
Oh, that was a good sneak attack.
For 32? 33.
33, yep.
This thing is nearly dead. You have stabbeth it good.
I stabbed her real good. I don't think I have anything else I can do to him.
You don't have an extra attack?
No, I don't think so.
I don't see bonus attack anywhere, so yeah.
Either. Actually, out of curiosity, he hasn't had anything that was a dexterity save yet, right?
The bad guy or your guy?
Like any abilities that are dexterity saves. It doesn't matter at this point, but I have this, so.
I don't think so. He's just been attacking.
Okay, that's what I thought.
His tendril attacks are literally just tendrils shooting at you like a... They're a melee attack with a 10-foot range.
Yeah. Yep. So he's just a dickhead. Got it. All right. And then cunning action, and I'm
I
gonna
guess
go.
he should technically be there, just to not have accidentally cheated. I think. What is the range on tendril? Yeah.
I'm gonna go hide behind Liz then.
Take turns. Corporal Colon. Yep. Should he do that?
Whack!
Yeah, he's gonna try and do that. He's gonna drop his short sword and take out his heavy crossbow off his back and shoot at the big guy. Let's see what happens.
Grim's like, he only has 1 HP. Even Colon can kill him.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. It's a tactically poor choice. So a 16 and a 20. He's gonna keep doing what he was doing. What are these guys' AC? 13? Yeah, so he'll do 10 damage. It's just in this endless frickin' Mac fest with this dude. Which will take us to Teresa.
Please kill it, Teresa.
I'm thinking. Let me see.
Maybe you can hit an Eldritch Blast this time, because those last ones were depressing.
I know, they're piss poor.
No.
Here, let's do this. Let's just make sure it's dead. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on it. And choose fire.
Chromatic Orb. God, so many spells. There's Chromatic Orb. Let's see, an attack of 12. What does it do? You hurl a foreign chamber to sphere of energy, and any creature. If the attack hits, creature takes 38 damage. And that's with the big guy?
Yeah.
A 12 doesn't hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Sorry.
I'm not good at hitting things today.
Good lord. But you still have all your methods. What do you want to do with those? We should.
Yeah, the methods are just gonna go and kamikaze him.
Send the Flying Brigade.
Well, hold on. Let's see if any of these get a fire breath back. Whoa. What just happened?
Wait, what?
To you?
What happened?
I don't know what just happened, but there was a spell effect on you that was
Yeah, I was like, is that like a delayed Misty Step?
Yeah, I think that was like a 5-minute delay Misty Step. Oh no. Last one. Well, you got one fire breath back. Do you want to use that first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this guy will come over here and fire breath for funsies. Roll. Go away. It's a dex saving throw, huh? Okay. Well, he passes, but he'll still take... That's funny, because he actually takes more damage. He takes 8 damage. Okay. And then I guess I'm just going to move these guys up on him. In no particular order. And we'll do some claw attacks to see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Do any of those hit?
All of them did.
Oh crap. Well, 2 of them hit. Okay. Cool. So this one will do normal damage. And then do double damage. And this will do normal damage. Yes, use the crit. This will do double damage. Yes, use the crit. And yep. The last one got him. Your swarm of methods, between the fire breath and all of their burning claws, just kind of tear this corpse apart, and the vines kind of whip back to the ground below as the remains of the corpse fall to the ground. I think that's... Do you have a bonus action? Because we've still got a couple of these little dudes left.
No.
Okay. This puppet will get 5. It just keeps bouncing back and forth.
I'm moving it. I'm just moving a little bit further away.
This guy's gonna step up and attack Liz, which does hit. Oof. Okay. So that's what, 6 piercing? Who's next? Not him. He's dead. Next puppet. Whoa. My game. Whoa. Getting some weird lag. Maybe there's a lot of people playing tonight. This guy is going to do that. And he'll step up and hit Lolly.
He doesn't hit me.
He doesn't hit you. And Colon's sparring partner. And
I was gonna laugh if he finally hit him one time, but no.
Yeah, the paunch is just like, nope. He's just constantly out-fatting this guy. It is Liz's turn.
She's coming.
We've always had paladins and barbarians before. It's so weird.
She's coming. she had ADD and got up to do dishes.
Oh, there are a bunch around me. Maybe I actually get to use Muscle Lily. Okay. I was just gonna... I already cast it, but I was just rolling it for the damage. Let's see. +4.
So a 13 will hit.
Okay. And then that's... Oh, does the damage not show up? Right there. It says 7 bludgeoning.
I think it just does the 7.
And what is...
1d8 bludgeoning, the weapon is magical. I think quarterstaff is...
Yeah.
Yep, so I think it's just 7 magic damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which one are you attacking?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. So that's your act. Do you want to move or bonus act?
No.
Okay. Molly.
Alright, well, we're going to do a little contest of wills over here.
Oh, I've got to roll their deception.
Yeah.
You win.
I don't think there's a way that it could possibly win. Even if it got a 20, it's a 21.
I mean, on this particular creature, yeah, they're not exactly mentally stacked. That'll hit. 23.
I love how, like, my rapier is useless. Sneak attack, though.
I mean, that's how rogues work. They sneak attack damage. There's also flanking. If you can flank, you don't even need to roll that, but that's a whole other thing. But anyway,
Oh, can actually. I can just go here. And then now, she's flanking him.
okay, well, I applied it on this guy. Did you want it on this guy?
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to attack the guy that
Okay,
you put it
yeah. So the one that you attacked is almost dead. The other one is mildly injured, and the one up top is injured.
Yeah,
so-
I just wanted to move around to get
Yep.
flanking for next turn.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Well, Mr. Colon, let's see what you do.
Your battle is nearly won.
Oh, he critted. Is it enough? Why did it only do 8 damage? The crit. Oh, because it's 5 plus 3 crit. Okay. NPCs are weird. Okay. Yep. He smacked it again. And hurt it again. And we go to Teresa. Man, I love low-level monsters so much. They slow it down so much. Anyway, Teresa, it is your turn.
Cool. Let's see. Let's do the methods first. They're gonna
wow.
swarm.
Sorry, I'm rolling their recharges
Okay.
real quick. 2 of them got a recharge.
Yeah, they're gonna swarm the next closest thing.
So
I do want to have them come over here.
okay. I put him here.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little lag. Fun. Okay, so the top 2
Farm this
have
one.
breath. Okay. So, are they immune or resistant to fire damage? They are immune to it. Haha. Do you want me to use the fire breaths?
Yes.
Okay. Effects.
That is a cone, though, so can you try to angle it to not hit? Poor folk down there.
Well, the first one is easy. So dexterity saving throw. It fails and it takes 8 damage, so that one's dead.
Am I in this cone?
Not right now.
Could be. The other one would probably be moving in that empty spot.
Okay, I can see a fire breath will work. Somebody give me a fire breath cone, damn it. No, one of you has a fire. Which? There we go.
Yeah, I put one down.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that one has it because I don't know why it. Whatever. You can hit that one without hitting anyone else. Oh, just recharge. Really? You're gonna make me do this? How many times? There. Okay, sorry. Ooh, okay, that one will take 18 fire damage. It is looking very bad, and the other two have claw attacks. Do you want me to just move them in?
Yes.
That'll be the first one, and the second. Oh, the second one will have advantage because it's flanking, which didn't matter. So,
One has advantage too. It could get a crit.
well, it does do double fire damage, and that does it. That one's dead too because the claws are double damage. So the methods have taken that one out. At this point, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's just. Yeah, that one. Colon will just smack the crap out of that one and finally win his long fight against that one, and then just kind of dust himself off and sheathe his short sword. Because he just spent, I don't know, 6 rounds hacking the crap out of it. And you guys have defeated all these creatures. The surface of this dais is a smoldering pile of plant matter, and there are the corpses of all of these creatures littering the room.
Fire, well, Magma Effets MVP. I'm surprised they didn't die.
They got close.
They only have like 11 AC and 22 HP.
How long do they last? A minute?
I think it lasts for a minute. Let me check the spell. Oh no, Conjure Minor Elementals last for an hour. It's concentration.
Okay. Well, you have a bunch of little methods just hopping around the room now.
Wally wants to go look at the corpse of the big boss and try and investigate it and see if it's been, like, mutilated or if it was only the magic that was controlling it. Like, if there was, you know, something implanted in the body to, like, help it take over or something like that.
Yeah, so as you guys get up on the dais and investigate the corpse and the stuff, things that are just immediately obvious are for the big guy. Pardon me. So you can see inside all the plant life the skeleton, basically, that it had grown upon. As the mephits kind of blasted it and tore it apart, all of the plant and fungus growth kind of gave way, and the skeleton just fell apart into bits. But you can. It looks a lot like the previous skeletons you found in the other site. This stuff had grown around the skeleton. And as you look around the dais, you can see that the sarcophagus itself is full to the brim. The top layer is singed and burnt, but beneath that charred top layer, you can see that growth has filled the entire sarcophagus and is kind of overflowing the edges of it down to the area around you.
Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of do what I did before with all the other areas and throw the ball of flames.
So you're able to burn off everything on the dais, like burn it all down. At a certain point, as you just kind of like chuck these little balls of what does that last?
It's fireballs. They're balls of fire.
Yeah, so as you're chucking these little balls of fire, you're able to burn off chunks of this stuff down to the stone on the dais. As you try to throw some of them into the sarcophagus, it's obvious after a few tries that the mass of fungal growth, simply trying to light the outer layer of it on fire, like it burns a bit of it, but it would take a much more powerful effect to actually like burn down through the sarcophagus itself, because there's about 2 feet of this growth filling the sarcophagus, and it's quite moist, being plant life. I don't know if you ever tried to light a living plant on fire, but this is just like a 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot cube, basically, of growth. So you can keep singeing the top layer, but it would probably take you like all night to produce flame to burn it down, and you might not even get it then.
Okay.
So it's a dense, slab of this growth in the sarcophagus.
Do we think that there's anything underneath it?
Let me check and see if I have something to move it. I know I have Bigby's hand. I don't know what the weight limit for that is.
And the mephits, seeing you toss fire around, kind of dance around as they get the ability to get their breath back. They help in clearing this dais out. They're just kind of giggling and laughing as they're scorching the surface of this dais clean.
Yeah, I would have waved away and let them do what they want.
It's like they like fire or something.
Yeah, they're just reveling and like.
If it looks green, burn it.
So they're just merrily. They get the surface of the dais and the surrounds of the coffin basically taken care of, but they try to dig into the sarcophagus and they run into the same problem that Produce Flame had. They cannot get enough. You get the impression you would need. Maybe dragons could do this, but mundane flame alone is not going to burn through this, at least not on its own.
I don't see a weight limit for Bigby's hand like you would for Mage Hand.
Lolly's gonna go grab the priest and ask if the priest has any ideas on how to clear this much denser growth.
Okay, so I think, what, grasping hand out of Bigby's hand can grab a huge or smaller creature. So I think, yeah, Bigby's hand can probably try to move stuff. I'll get Father Enold over here. Do you want to use Bigby's hand to try and move the whole sarcophagus?
It's a concentration, so that means the methods will disappear. Is there still like mold and vines and stuff, right?
Well, you guys have burnt off. You've destroyed everything except the chunk of matter in the sarcophagus at this point. While you're studying this, Father Enold comes in, seeing the methods. He's takes a breath and kind of steadies himself before coming up, and comes to talk to you, Lolly, and says that he's never seen anything like this. This is outside his normal realm of, you know, tending to his parishioners at the temple. Who was he? Calimbor, yeah.
Well, I'll probably just suggest that we, you know, come back in the morning, remove the corpses, and come back in the morning and destroy it.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad idea, especially with how much damage we've taken.
That would be fine. If we need to rest, then that's fine.
You guys want to head back to your wonderful manor and pick up there in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to go rest because we all got whooped.
Okay.
Or at least Alice and I did.
Teresa took a lot of damage too.
She took a little bit.
Yeah, I took a little bit, but I used a lot of spell slots.
Cool.
Yeah, so she needs a rest.
Then I think I'll pause here, just because it's getting late on my end.
Yeah.
And we can
It's 12:07.
hopefully pick up next week, and just so what you guys want to do is you want to go back, rest, and then come back and try to sort this out the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Does anybody have anything? Just, I'm thinking of planning ahead because there's a lot of dangling bits. Assuming you guys sort this scene out in the morning, do you know what you have any ideas what you want to do afterwards? There's like known things. There's Teresa reporting back to Blackstaff. Liz, there's potentially reporting back to your Emerald Enclave folks. There's
Well, definitely. I know Liz will want to go, once we finish this, Liz will want to go back.
yeah, there's a third location in the City of the Dead that you guys have not looked at yet.
Yeah, but I mean, once we're finished with all of it, like, we still
Yeah.
need to go to the other
That's
site.
what I want to do, is just look at the other location.
Okay, cool. So I'll kind of plan for resolving this and then checking out the other place.
Yeah.
That's fine, just because I'm trying to...
Yeah.
We have so many things that I kind of want to know. Okay, cool. Well then, thank you all.
Yeah, thanks for running.
So 4 sessions in, we had a fight. Sorry, I don't think...
Knocked us out of it, but it didn't have a brain, so...
It's alright.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all, and I will ping everybody. I'm trying to ping about a day ahead of time now, just to get a feel for who can join. just have a better feel before the day of. So I will ping everybody hopefully Wednesday next week and figure out if we do it next week.
Okay,
Thank you.
Good.
All right,
night.
good. Thanks.
All right,
See ya.
good night.